Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I did take a sneak peek at the grid. The Mariners are on it, so I'm very hopeful that we could do pretty well today. But with that, let's get started with the grid. Okay, as promised, you see we have a Mariners row here, along with the Red Sox, Yankees, Tampa Bay, and a couple of achievement categories. So let's see. To start off with, so Seattle, Tampa Bay. To be honest, I can only think of one player that fits here, so we'll go with that. And that is Randy Winn. Oh, no, not that Randy Winn. Maybe it's Winn. An outfielder, yeah, in the 90s with the Rays. Was, I believe, signed by the Mariners as a free agent. Maybe there was a trade. Can't remember, but we'll go with Randy. There you go, 4%. Seattle Hall of Fame. Can't imagine that there's a lot of choices here. So we'll go with, you could go with Ken Griffey Jr., which will probably be the top. I don't think Ichiro's in the Hall yet. He may not be eligible, but that would be one. Potentially Randy Johnson is another popular one. But we'll go with Gaylord Perry. And Perry, a little factoid, won his 300th game as a member of the Mariners, even though he only played there for like maybe one or two seasons. But we will go with the Ancient Mariner, 3%. All right. Seattle, Boston. There's a lot of possibilities here. Derek Lowe came up with Seattle, pitched a few years with Boston as a starter and a reliever. I believe he was their closer at some point. We have Matt Young, similar. It came up with Seattle as a starter, did some relief work for Boston. There's Heathcliff Slocum. I think that's probably going to be in the single digits there. I think he pitched for Boston. I do remember him pitching for Seattle. But I think I'm going to go with Darren Bragg. He was an outfielder who came up with Seattle and I believe went to Boston right after his time in Seattle. 0.5%. Very good. All right. New York, Tampa Bay. Let's see. Wade Boggs is a name that comes to mind. Let's start with New York Hall of Fame. So this one I'm going to do an experiment. So I believe the rules say that managers count, but they have to have played as a player for the team in question. So in this one, I'm going to go with Billy Martin, who played with the Yankees and of course is better known as being a manager for the Yankees. And I think he's in the Hall. He should be in the Hall, if not. But Billy Martin, yep, 50 to 61. Nope, maybe he's not in the Hall yet. In any case, well, shoot. Let's see. I can't remember if Gaylord, well, I already used Gaylord Perry, so that wouldn't work. If Phil Niekro's in the Hall, that might be a possibility. But then, you got tons of players for the Yankees that are in the Hall of Fame. Gehrig, Mantle, list goes on. I'm going to come back to that one. I think I might go with Catfish Hunter. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. Let's see, New York, Tampa Bay. We'll just go with Boggs because I don't think I'm going to be able to come up with that many people that go there. 32. That's probably the top answer. Let's see. Boston, New York. Clemens will probably be the top one there. Johnny Damon will probably be a pretty popular answer. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anybody else. There's got to be somebody else. Many other players. Can't remember if Cy Young, I don't think he ever pitched for New York, but there seems to be some old-timey players who seem to play for about half the teams in the majors back then. Let's go ahead and move down to some of these statistical career categories. Okay. Boston 300 saves. So we do have a few people here. I believe Lee Smith pitched for Boston at some point in time for a few years. Dennis Eckersley pitched for Boston. Those will probably be two pretty popular answers. And there's probably some reliever who came through Boston not in the prime of their career. I feel like Todd Jones might have pitched for Boston at some point, being the former closer for Detroit in the 80s, and I think the Rockies towards the end of his career. But I'm probably not going to take the risk with Todd Jones. We'll just go with the Eck. Eckersley. There we go, 13%. Few people guessed the Eck. Tampa Bay. This is one that I'm probably not going to get. I'm just going to have to take a guess. Yeah, I'm probably going to go with Roberto Hernandez. I have no idea if he even pitched for Tampa Bay. I don't even know if he has 300 saves, but he did have many years as a solid closer for the White Sox. And he did bounce around quite a bit after his time with the Sox. But I'll leave that one. We'll go ahead and answer this one. 300 saves, Hall of Fame. I'd have to think Rollie Fingers is here. Now, honestly, I don't know for sure that he has 300 saves, but being a great closer, I would think this would be a category where he fits. There we go, 5%. Okay, Boston, New York. Trying to think if there's any. I'm sure I could think of somebody better than Johnny Damon. I can't remember if somebody like, I don't know, Gerald Williams went through Boston, or did Soho go through Boston? Okay, we'll just go ahead and answer this one first. We'll just go with Johnny Damon. And my guess that's going to be in the double digits, somewhere around 20%, 27%. All right. Let's see, New York Hall of Fame. Okay, so I got one more guess. I could either go try Roberto Hernandez here, or New York Hall of Fame. What would be worth more? I'm just going to go with Catfish Hunter. Well, we'll see if he fits here. I would think that he is in the Hall of Fame. Let's see. Yes, he is. Let's see. 0.5%. Oh, that's another good one. All right, sweet. All right, well, I got 8 out of 9 today. Pretty good. The one thing I want to check is to see if Roberto Hernandez actually was a 300 save reliever for Tampa Bay. And if he's not on the list for 300 saves, just kind of curious if he even played for Tampa Bay. Oh, Roberto Hernandez. Let's see, did he play for Tampa? This line here. Pittsburgh does not look like he played for. Oh, he did play for the Rays. That would have been that would have worked. Cool. So I could have got 8 out of 9 if I didn't try to get all fancy with Billy Martin. All right then. Well, not bad. And then I did better than the average. So I'm always pleased when I do better than the average. But it seems kind of, like a low bar to set. But the people who play this game, I imagine, know a fair amount about baseball. So I feel like I'm in good company. In any case, that's my grid for today. Hope you played along on a grid of your own. So in any case, that's it for today. Take care, y'all.